What's up, everyone? Um, Today I've got pickups, mail day combination. Picked up a few football cards at a LCS, and I got a couple cool cards in the mail. Um, let's start off with some of the LCS pickups. 1968, the Packers and the Raiders had horizontal cards, being the champion of their leagues league at the time. So NFL champion Packers. Of course, I picked up a few of these. Boyd Dowler, star receiver. Elijah Pitts, running back. And I've only been to one playoff game in Lambeau. That was in 1983 for the 82 season. It was a strike season. Green Bay. I heard Green Bay was printing playoff tickets, so I wrote a letter. Here's Bob Jeter to the Packers ticket office saying, from Fargo, where I was going to school at the time, and I said, never been to a Green Bay Packer game before. Like tickets for the playoff game, and in the mail a few days later, while I had sent a check with it too for the playoff tickets, I got a letter in the mail, and it was two tickets, 19 rows up behind the Packer bench on the 45-yard line. Here's Herb Adderley, Hall of Famer. And it was a January game. We had to chip the ice off of the aluminum seats before we sat down. It was about, I don't know what it was. It was, temperature didn't really bother me that day. Packers had a big win over the St. Louis Cardinals with Neil Lomax. John Jefferson got a couple touchdowns. James Lofton, Lynn Dickey was the quarterback. So I also picked up a nice looking Johnny Unitas card. Might send that off to SGC. So had a really good time. Big Packer win. My first trip to Green Bay. I've been there several times since. Um, Saw Brett Favre come from behind against Tampa Bay. There was a minute left, and Tampa Bay was celebrating their what they thought was a winning touchdown with a minute left. Brett Favre was quarterback. Um, he led the Packers down the field for winning touchdown, and Packers won that day too. But get back to baseball. Next item I picked up was a. This is not a salutation exhibit. This is from the 60s for the 47 through 66 set. Even though it does say best wishes, it's Johnny Callison, star player for the Philadelphia Phillies. And it's one of the 15 exhibits that I needed to get, so I had one of each player in that 47 through 66 set, but not all the cards yet. I'm still quite a ways away from that, but I have another one coming in the mail too, so I'm whittling that list down. I think I've got 8 or 9 out of that 15, with the expensive ones yet to get. And the final card is a card I got in the mail. I mean, the reason I got this one was not because I was looking for a Tony Oliva Venezuela card. It's because the price was cheaper than it would have cost to grade it. And it's probably because it's authentic altered. It's a Venezuela card. It doesn't really matter to me if it's altered. It's a nice clean card, and it's got a nice back with just a few stains. A lot of times you'll have a big wad of paper glued to the back from being in an album. This is Tony's second card. His rookie card is 63 tops. but I've got a Venezuela 64 Tony Oliva. I would have bought it raw or graded for the price that it was offered. So that was my pickups. Moving back to my northern studio next week, or this week actually, in the next couple days, going from temperatures in the 50s through 70s to probably teens through 40s. So it doesn't matter though if you're indoors, temperature's still the same. So thanks everybody for watching, and hope you have a great week.